Wargaming.net is a company that's been around for about 14 years, actually. We've done several games, about 12 titles in the past, but it was really the inception of World of Tanks that really took off for us. It was a huge hit in Europe, and we brought it to America as well, and our growth is just staggering. Over the last 2 years, we've seen incredible increase. In fact, we're at about 30 million registered users worldwide. We've seen a ton of growth, about 70% year over year, which is just amazing for us. So this game is actually developed true to life. We really focus on the real aspects of these tanks. Everything is, from a physical perspective, everything is absolutely historically accurate to all these vehicles, from the dynamics of the ballistics on the armor, the thickness of armor, which guns go with which tanks. So what we did is we reached out to the actual community, not just a gaming community, but also the military community, to make sure that everything was correct. In doing so, we were incredibly ingrained from the very get-go that people started talking about us and using our game and playing our game as it was in alpha and beta. So by the time we launched, we had already reached a huge critical mass. So in terms of free-to-play, the way that we actually monetize the game has a lot to do with who actually plays the game and how they play the game. Because it's such a historically accurate game, people want to play and gain a lot of experience so they can get more tanks, upgrade their tanks, both from a playability perspective, but also just because the vehicles are really cool. People want to create their entire tank collections, and in order to do so, if you spend a little bit of money, you can actually get there a little bit faster. You know, there's really two groups of people. There's people that are, you know, time poor and cash rich, and there's the other people that are cash rich and time poor. So, you know, some people have a little bit more time to spend growing their collection of tanks. Others have a little bit more money to spend growing their collection of tanks. So in terms of marketing the individual titles, we have a really great opportunity because we appeal not just to gamers, but we also appeal to military enthusiasts. So while we focus on appealing and reaching that hardcore gamer, we also reach out very deeply into the military community. Everything from historical war preservation, we're involved with several military museums. We've got a lot of really great things going on right now. The month of May, we just did a program where we gave a percentage of our proceeds back to 4 different charities in North America, Australia, and Canada. We're going to continue to do that on a worldwide basis, and it's very important for us to stay involved in that military community. The other thing we can look forward to is getting involved with all kinds of air shows that are coming up, several museums that we'll be adding to the list, and really getting in to be a player within the military space. Again, it's not just a matter of acquiring that audience. It's something that our company feels very strongly about. Everything from the founders all the way through to the people that are developing the game are actual true military enthusiasts that really want to be deeply ingrained in this community. So yeah, World of Warplanes is something that we're incredibly excited about. We just went to our closed beta here at E3. It's the first playable beta within our booth, so it's giving people an opportunity to see actually how beautiful this game is. Those of you that are familiar with World of Tanks, imagine that game. We didn't just take World of Tanks and put it in the sky. It's the same type of team play experience, but everything's moving much faster. You don't have the opportunity to hide behind a building or a bush. Everything's moving very quickly. Again, the visuals are staggering, and it's a really fun game to play. So World of Battleships is in a very early alpha stage. I can't give you any specific dates on it. We have a couple of really great trailers that you might want to take a look at that sort of highlight the playability of the game and so on. So we can look for that in the 2013 time range, but I can't give you an exact date on it. So in terms of merging the 3 games together, it's always been a vision of ours. We would like to get there. we are going to focus primarily on launching the 3 games separately in their entirety, and then from there talk about moving on to blending them and blending the experiences. Actually, here at E3, we're unveiling the new brand of Wargaming.net, which is not just the name of our company, it's actually our platform that we're using for gaming. So we are already integrating the experience. While you can't shoot somebody's battleship out of the sea with an airplane or a plane out of the sky from your tank, we do blend the experience. From an integrated experience, it will be a single login where players will come in and they can play any game from that portal. We have a huge focus on really opening up our brand. We have a couple of big conferences coming up. We have some big brand campaigns that you can look forward to. As you notice, we just unveiled a bunch of really great new taglines. World of Tanks, roll out. World of Warplanes, get airborne. And World of Battleships, action stations. Corporate tagline now will be Wargaming.net, let's battle.